you're gonna keep practice at home. Up, down, up, down. Why? Because you're not using wrist when it's supposed to use. So club is keep going back. But if you use wrist, right away club is going front, right? So we're supposed to use your wrist when you're after your right foot. You need to hinge your wrist. This is the point. It's supposed to use your wrist. If you don't use wrist, it will keep going back. If you use wrist, club coming front. Okay? Try. Let's go 10 more times. There you go. When your takeaway is supposed to be like the hands in, club out. What you're gonna do, when you're backswing, the end of the club is supposed to point towards the ball. And then downswing, the end of the club is supposed to point towards it. But your downswing is fine. But when you're backswing, your left shoulder go up because you want to lift up your arm. So left shoulder is going up. Even though you want to lift your arm, left shoulder put it down. Your arm is supposed to go up, not your body. Try. So even though your left arm go up, your left shoulder is supposed to go down, right? So practice this. Press your left shoulder, but arm cover your nose. Press your left shoulder, arm cover the nose. Just like, almost like this feel. Understand, right? Let's try. Okay, so first of all, when you're takeaway, like a bunker shot, hinge your wrist right away. So your feel supposed to be, just club keep stay front. So we don't go side, because when you're backswing, you're too much going in, right? And then top of the backswing, your left arm cover your nose. That's the feeling we gotta have. So let's see. So now when you're backswing, club follow the red line, right? Look before.
Oh, it's the front.
Already
Yes.
in, right? Look.
Oh.
Already in. Wow, this will make inconsistency. Because you already, this much, already like far away from where it should be, right? So that makes inconsistency. First of all, your takeaway seems so much better. And then now, top of the backswing. That's why, at this point, your club become a bit stiffer than before, right? So the end of the club, if you see, it's pointing more to the ball side. Before, it's pointing more above than the ball. And then top of the backswing, your hands a bit higher, right? Now, hands seems a bit higher. So before, I can see your right shoulder here, but now your right shoulder is here. So we need a little bit higher backswing like this. Why? Because before this one is draw swing before. You gotta hit more like a fade swing. Okay, so this is the thing. Wow, when you're downswing, can you see your hands and club between? This much far away again. If you see now. Wow, so close, right? So it means you're on the plane. So in the beginning of the lesson, I told you like, this is your swing plane. Good swing determined. You follow backswing with this line and then come down from that line, right? But now look, the inconsistency is gone because of the gap of this. Yeah, there you go. You could swing like that. That's why you're not hooking anymore, because you're not doing draw swing too much. So understand so far, right? Okay, so first of all, before your swing was very like draw swing, your right foot was step back. So for you, right foot step front is the correct feel. So a little bit like this when you're set up. So if you see, your alignment is correct. The target line, feet, knee, hip, shoulder is supposed to be parallel. And second, when your takeaway, see, Tiger Woods also follow the red line, right? Before you're too separated. So do this drill. Hands in and club up. So think there's a line in front of your hands and then try not to touch that stick. And then not like this. That's your backswing normally, right? and your backswing, top of the backswing is too low. Up. You need that feel exactly. You don't go side, you just go up. And then after that, left arm cover your nose. Okay, that's a drill you gotta practice. And then top of the backswing. Your hands was too low, right? Because you have stiff back. So that's the reason you need to stretch a lot. This one, side to side. This one. And then up. Head and your hands supposed to be diagonal. If your hands go up, you gotta look down. If hands go down, you gotta look up. Okay, when you see your setup before, look. Your ball position is center, even though you're hinge driver, right? And then if you see your setup very straight. Driver setup supposed to be like this. Ball position front of your left inner inner heel, and then on the right side. Why I put the left here? Okay, put your weight 60% on the right side. And then when you're set up, right shoulder a bit lower. So you're gonna be a little more tilted. So you're ready to hit upperward. That's the setup should be. And then even though you want to lift your arm up, your shoulder supposed to stay down like this. So practice this drill. The end of the club supposed to point towards the ball. And then you're gonna do, not this. And then after that, you're gonna do this drill. Keep your left shoulder down, but your arm up. Not like that. Normally, when you're hitting top of the ball, that happens. Your left shoulder going up. Yeah, keep your left shoulder down, but arm cover my neck, right? That's a feel. So your feeling is almost like you're just like lifting your arm up like that when you're top of the backswing. That's the correct feel. So cover your face. So when you practice this drill, don't count if your arm doesn't touch your nose. Okay, good job. Here we go. When your takeaway is supposed to be like the hands in, club out. The last one. So you can come side here. Side camera here. So you're gonna keep practice at home. Up, down, up, down. Why? Because you're not using wrist when it's supposed to use. So club is keep going back. But if you use wrist, right away club is going front, right? So we're supposed to use your wrist when you're after your right foot. You need to hinge your wrist. This is the point. It's supposed to use your wrist. If you don't use wrist, it will keep going back. If you use wrist, club coming front. Okay? Let's go 10 more times.